What up, guys? Welcome to the 96 podcast. It's your boy Big Husk, and we're back for another episode. Today, I got some fellas that are gonna be rocking it out with me on this one. I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves. Let's get it.
Yo, what's good, everyone? It's Lewis, also known as Twin. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Yo, name's Jay. Known Husk for a long time. First time on the show.
Everybody that checked out the last episode, I really appreciate it. We saw you guys, and we're gonna keep growing and keep knocking out some of these episodes. Next week we have a special guest, another musician that's gonna be on the show. No spoilers, but hey, let's get into the odd news this week. So this past week, this is all the weird ass news that I found. One of them being a black bear takes daylight stroll through North Carolina's city. Another one was a Polish man broke a video game world record with 416 seasons of Football Manager. I don't know if you guys ever played that game, but that game is a soccer game. You're not even like kicking the fucking ball or nothing.
Fuck, you managed to do that.
I don't even know what that game is.
16 seasons straight. I try to get forward after 2.
Yo, you're telling me, man. Shit. We played like 4 seasons of Madden franchise and we're like, fuck that, man. This man played 416 seasons of fucking managing a soccer team. I couldn't do it.
No one's beating that record.
How much time you think he spent on that? Was that like a year he took on that? Like,
no, how old was he when he fucking first started?
That's a great ass question. I wish I could tell you. That man put some time in, bro. That's all I know. Hey, shout out to him though. You know, I mean,
you gotta respect the
grind.
I
love video games and I respect the grind for sure.
For real.
The next one, firefighters rescue a dog stranded on a sandbar in the Indiana River, which was dope. A woman swims nearly 300 feet under ice for Guinness World Record. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am definitely not swimming 300 feet in cold ass water with ice on top. My ass would probably die. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'd probably die. I don't know about y'all. You think y'all could survive that? Because I'm sure they had safety measures put in place, but is that worth the risk for you guys? Because I totally would not. Like, what do you guys think?
Have you seen a video of this? Like, was she underwater for like holding her breath under ice for a certain amount of time, or how did that work?
She swam a distance of 290 feet and 3 inches under ice.
Yeah, that's suicide. I don't know how they did that.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. Overturned truck releases 10 cows onto a North Carolina highway. That would have been funny as fuck to see. Police chase loose goat through Florida apartment complex. Now, I have no idea how the fuck that even happened, but that is one story that just raises my eyebrows. It's like, how does a police officer capture a body camera footage of a foot chase with a fucking loose goat? And then apparently on the radio, like chasing, like the chase was like involving an unusual suspect, and then you just get to the suspect and it's just a fucking goat. Like how you think that guy felt?
You don't know what's going on there. Some stuff's gonna happen. Some stuff it'll work out.
Just never know what you're gonna get. Yep. Got a couple more here. I thought this one was pretty cool. Florida Zoo welcomes baby spider monkey with Batman markings. Now, I don't know if you guys, obviously I know you two haven't seen the image of it, but if you listeners want to look at something pretty freaking interesting, I'm telling you, this monkey looks just like a bat. And it is so freaky.
I just put the picture up right now, and what the fuck? It's like the bat emblem right on his face.
Dude, it's like straight out of fucking Batman.
Calling him the spider monkey.
That shit finna turn into like the next superhero, bro.
The Batman Returns.
For real. There was one other thing that I saw that was really cool. Then we'll move on to the next segment. Man stacks 7 M&Ms into a tower for Guinness World Record. Like, come on, man.
Into a what?
Apparently the guy is like, he has a talent for balancing items. And his new record that he just accomplished was just taking M&Ms, the candy, and stacking 7 of them on top of each other. And he has like a whole article published on them. And this was April 20th.
So that's the world record, 7?
Stacking 7 M&Ms. And I bet you it's probably harder than it sounds.
That is a lot harder than it sounds, because like, I feel like 7 M&Ms isn't really that high, but
with how they're made and
how
weird they can sometimes show up. Yeah, that's
It's definitely a hard record. I see he previously earned a Guinness World Record by balancing 18 eggs on the back of his hand. So this
Wait,
guy
what?
balances shit.
18 eggs on the back of his hand.
18 eggs on the back
Yo,
of his hand.
this man belongs in a fucking circus.
This man's name is
That's lit.
I'm trying to look for his name. Ibrahim Sadek.
Sheesh. I mean, people are crazy, man. Everybody's got so many different talents, you know?
Oh yeah. Looked up the Football Manager one to see how long he's actually played that thing. He started in January 4th of 2018. And then he through May 18th. Or no, I think that's the in-game time. January 4th of 2018 through May 18th, 2,434 in-game. The previous record was someone who played 333 seasons.
Man, are we missing
over
something?
one
Like, is
over
that-
1,940 hours of real-world play.
Do we gotta like start playing that?
Yeah, apparently his record actually like in-game, 1,258 trophies, 22,300 football matches, and scored a total of 58,900 goals.
Sheesh. That man's cracked.
Apparently only 260 days off.
Wow.
I wonder if that
Hard
man
to
had
believe.
a full-time job, or if that was like his full-time job. Like he was just doing that
Yeah,
from morning until night.
Dude, who knows? Maybe that's just his fucking passion. He's just fucking chasing it. I respect that.
Yeah, you gotta respect the grind.
All right, so let's hop into this next fucking segment. This is all you, Lou. You want to go over what this one's about?
So I have a couple of topics we can talk about. Moving over to sports, my man Miguel Cabrera, he just hit his 3,000th hit. The baseball fans, that's a big milestone. Shout out to Miggy. Earlier today, we had Tyson Fury. He retired after knocking out Dillian White. Another non-debatable trending topic was rapper Pooh Shiesty was sentenced to 5 years in prison for shooting. So sucks when you're on the top of the world and you do some stupid shit and you end up going to jail. What do you think about that, Oz?
Yeah, I mean, just as fast as you rise, sometimes it's just as fast as you can fall, you know? I feel like people just gotta really learn not to take things for granted and really try to stay in the present. And, you know, not everybody comes from, you know, sunshine and rainbows, but at the end of the day, you gotta leave that bad shit behind you in order to move forward a lot of times. But it sucks that whatever he did is getting him in that situation where now his entire career's on the line, you know?
Yeah, and it definitely sucks. You get that 1% of people that actually make it in that moment. And then when they get to that, they fuck it up and they ruin their lives. And you see it all the time, and it's a sad story.
Yeah, man, especially in fucking when it comes to like celebrities, you know, because that's what gets covered. I mean, it happens a lot for a lot of people, but you always hear about it through celebrities' eyes.
I feel like when you're a celebrity, you've made it to where a lot of people are trying to get in life, whether it's being a professional athlete or professional musician. And then you see a lot of celebrities really end up fucking their life up.
Hey, and it's sad because, you know, you become a role model, you know, got kids out here that look up to a lot of these people, no matter what. All right, cool. So, I had somebody reach out to me and ask me how to write a song. And basically the best way to write a song would be for you to practice writing. And I know that sounds so simple, but basically like whatever you can take inspiration from, just start jotting down some notes, then go pick out a beat or an instrumental that you really like and, you know, try to start writing to it. And a lot of times you're gonna catch yourself writing one too many words or not enough words to fill up the bar segments. And do not get me wrong, it's a very long learning process. A lot of tools that you can find on the internet, a lot of dictionaries or like rhyme apps, all that. Just use the tools at your exposure and you'll be chilling. I think that's pretty much the best advice I can give is trial and error, you know. This past week I went to a Mike concert. Shout out Mike and the Steves. Everybody who went. It was at the Fillmore in Philly. It was stupid lit. Everybody killed it, from Skis to John, Mike. You know, shout out to their whole staff and shout out to the venue. They held a great show, and that's pretty much the only lit highlight of my week. So we're gonna go to the next segment. And Lewis, you know, what really pissed you off this week?
Yeah, so what pissed me off this week? So I'm scrolling through my social medias. All I see is this case going on with Johnny Depp. Him and his ex-wife Amber Heard, they had a really tough breakup. She accused him of a lot of false shit. One of the things I heard like that went on during the case, during an argument or after an argument, she took a shit on their bed.
What the fuck?
And like, out of all things, like, you take a shit on your own bed after an argument. I understand they got the money, they could probably afford another bed, but that's like your coping mechanism after an argument.
That's so awkward.
And that thing that's been on my mind like all day, irking me.
Brings up in question what other shit she literally she
was doing.
could have done or would have done or has done.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna just blatantly like, you know what, like, fuck this bitch. Like, in my scenario, if I'm with the girl and I'm like having some issues, I'm not gonna be like, fuck this bitch and shit in our bed. Like, you know.
Hey, you never know.
I don't know.
That might be the little kink going on over there.
Oh man, that's so weird. That is literally insane, to be honest.
Asking JJ, like, if you're dating a girl and she does that, like, what is on your mind if that was to happen?
I'll probably just laugh. At first, I'm just gonna laugh. Be like, yo, like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? You know, like, why? Like, why did you feel the need to do this? Why? Like, why? Of all things, like, you know, you could have just talked to me, but instead you pooped in my bed.
You got some serious issues. You do some shit like that.
What about you, Jay? What would you do?
How fast could I get out of that house?
As fast as you can. There's no time on it.
That shit, that's yours. You ain't claiming that. Goddamn, can't talk. You ain't
if I can
the dog. There's no way you'd get the dog and shit in the bed.
I'm sure she gonna try to blame somebody, especially if somebody else walked in the room and be like, that wasn't me.
Because I know they probably didn't go into details or whatever it is, but hopefully they did not have a spicy night before that. Because spicy food, oh shit, God. That's hospital not cleaned. That sheet's not getting cleaned.
No, it's not.
You're just throwing that out.
Throw it away. Get into bed.
Yeah. Nah, you have to redo the whole room.
Yeah,
because you're trying to
down the house.
You're trying to move that comforter.
Especially if she had Taco Bell, some burritos the night before.
Sheesh. It's actually pretty interesting that you brought that particular topic up, because in our next segment called Trivia Clowns, my first question I have 5 questions here, guys, and all 5 are going to be asked towards Jay, and if Jay doesn't know the answer, he's going to ask Lewis. And if Lewis doesn't know the answer, well, we're going to try to conversate and see if we can come to a conclusion and see if they can figure it out without me giving it away immediately. So, Jay, first question that kind of has to deal with the topic we were just talking about. Johnny Depp is famously afraid of what? Wait. What?
I mean,
I would say shit.
I mean, I could say his wife, but
no.
Yeah,
no.
I know.
What is he famously afraid of? It's pretty well known.
I don't know. Pay attention to celebrities, so I would have no clue.
I'm gonna say maybe it's like some food item, like a cucumber
Not a food
or some
item.
shit.
No, not a cucumber. It's not a food item at all. I'll give you guys a hint. A lot of people are scared of them.
Relapse?
Spiders?
No, no, not spiders.
Is it like a phobia that a lot of people have?
No, it's definitely like The best advice I could give is that what I said. It's a lot of people are pretty afraid of them.
Does he have a fear of heights?
It's not a fear of heights.
Them, so heights wouldn't be.
Could be a group, could be a singular thing. But
Is
in
it
this scenario,
relapsing?
no. This is, I'll give you guys another hint. Like, it could be one particular thing that falls under a subject of a group. But I'll give you one extra hint.
That's vague as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's
Think horror, fear vibes.
Clowns?
Scared of
Clowns. There you go. Boom. Good job.
Damn, I was gonna say
Finally
scary
got
movies, but
Yeah. See,
So
I knew.
definitely
See, I knew the horror stuff would definitely give it away. But yeah, Johnny Depp is fucking afraid of clowns.
he should have
Who would've
dressed up
thought?
as a clown instead of sitting on his bed.
I mean, I don't think it makes sense though. He's never. He was what, a pirate in a movie. What other fucking roles
He
did he
played
be?
Edward Scissorhands.
Edwards. That was a weird role for sure.
One of my favorite movies is Blow with Johnny Depp.
I don't think I've seen that one.
He plays a guy that smuggles drugs for Pablo Escobar. It's a true story. A pilot that smuggles drugs for the cartel.
Maybe I'll have to check that out. I mean, I'm pretty mainstream when it comes to Johnny Depp, you know, like fucking
Movies
Pirates of
came
the
out, like, in the 90s or
Caribbean.
early
That's pretty much
2000s.
it for me. All right, so next question. And this, remember, Jay, if you don't know the answer, tell Lewis to help you. Lewis, do not give an answer unless Jay needs it.
I got you.
In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what, Jay?
Can't legally buy a mouse trap without. I'd say a permit, but I'd say a permit, but I don't think that's it.
Yep, you need something.
A confirmed mouse?
It's not a permit. It's it's
license?
relatively close to a permit, but it's not a permit.
A rat killing license? I don't know.
What kind of license?
You know what? Extermination?
That's great. That's a great answer, but it's not it. Nope, not extermination. It doesn't make any
A
fucking
rat
sense,
a
but
rat
once you
trap
get it, we'll
license?
talk about it.
Or does it have
Keep-
nothing to do with the rat? Like the word rat?
No,
and
no.
stuff
All
whatsoever?
right. It has nothing to do with rat word at all. It just has the fact of you're buying a mousetrap and you can't lay it down, or you can't buy a mousetrap or at all without having this said license. And it's
Really
I'll give you a
narrows it
hint,
down.
a blank license.
There's a lot of licenses.
There's a lot of licenses.
Yeah.
What do you think?
An exterminator license.
Yeah.
Listen, don't think too deep over it. Like, think of stuff that's already
That still
a
does not
thing.
narrow it
You know
down.
what I'm saying? Like, it's already
It's not a thing.
it's already pretty much a thing, but you would never guess that this license in Cali covers that. What do you do in the woods and you gotta wear orange? Probably gave it away.
Safety? No, not safety.
What are they doing out there?
You're hunting.
You're hunting. You need a hunting license to buy a mousetrap.
It's a crazy fact. So you need a hunting license to kill a mouse in your house.
No, not to kill it, just to
buy the
legally
trap.
buy a mousetrap. You can't buy a mousetrap without having a hunting license in California.
That's weird. I never knew that.
Isn't that the weirdest thing? I don't understand it, because it's like, at one, how in the hell is that considered hunting? You know?
I mean, if anything, the mouse is hunting you.
Yeah, cause I mean, it's in your house, right? I mean, I don't know, or wherever, you know, your place of work. Beats me, man. Ain't that weird?
How would that even work in like let's say, I don't want to say like a retail, but
Like, how do you
buildings with,
regulate that?
no, but how would that work with like buildings with like multiple floors that are occupied by different businesses? Because like, if there's a rat in like a rat or a mouse in one of, like, let's say the third story, but it can go all the way up to like, let's say the eighth. Do the third to eighth need to have a hunter's license? and then like the second and first floor not need to have anything. But then what happens if the mouse comes down to the second and first floor?
Right? Sounds like a fucking mess.
You can't get it on the second floor.
But also at that point, it's also, well, what happens if you do catch the mouse? Are some people going to get charged for catching the mouse because it's in the building?
I don't know if it's that deep. It could just be the mousetrap. Buying a mousetrap from a convenience store or something, you know? I don't know. I have no idea, but that is beyond strange, because here's my question. What does it take to get a hunting license in California? Because like there's obviously safety measures involved before they give you a hunting license, you know, because you need to know so like, is there a whole ass course on what to do in a mousetrap? Like, I mean, that's just so weird to me, man. Next question.
Well, yeah. So one thing. I just did a quick Google search, and it says it takes like, you have to take a 12-hour course to get your hunting license. So like, what if you have a mouse in your house and you're trying to catch it?
You need to go out of the house for 12 hours.
Unless you know a homie that's got the test already.
That can buy it for you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you have to hire an exterminator or something. I don't know how that works. And they have the hunting license. They buy it for you.
One who's technically not trained in the art of mouse hunting.
It's like the board game Mousetrap.
Hey guys, I'm a professional Mousetrap guy. You know? All right, yo, next question. What was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named, Jay?
I have no clue.
Come on, you gotta throw a guess out. This one's easy.
The Penetrator?
No. That's a great answer though.
That's a great answer.
I call it docking and landing, but I doubt that will be.
Nope.
The cockpit.
Nope. What are we
Playboy.
thinking? Nope.
Air Force One.
Nope. I'll give you a hint. The first word is the first word of my rap name.
Big.
Yep. Big what?
The big Kahuna.
Nope. That was a terrible guess. I'll give you another hint. I'll give you another hint. This one's gonna give it away, I think. It's an animal.
Oh, the big bunny. It's like a Playboy bunny.
Yep, big bunny. You got it. Pretty interesting, all right? I didn't know that, but it's pretty interesting.
Where do you find your resources?
I got some people.
Magazine and it just comes up like,
I got some people.
Yo, Hugh Hefner's jet was the big bunny.
I got some people, man. You know, you never know, man. I'm a sly guy, you know. Next question, though.
My guy.
What animal cannot stick out its tongue? Let's see if y'all get this one. The silence. No.
Just letting you know right now, I'm not gonna get that.
Just throw some guesses, man. Have some fun with it. You're not. It's gonna be unexpected. I'll tell you that.
Is it a land mammal or a land animal?
It can be. I'm pretty sure it goes on land, but it doesn't. It's not its main habitat. Like, it doesn't live only on land.
So it lives in the water?
It does a lot in water, let's say that.
Do sharks have tongues?
It's not a shark.
Or a dolphin?
But a shark doesn't go on land. Lou.
So this is an animal that goes on land as well.
Man said, does shark have tongue? After I said
I misheard. I thought you said this is a water animal.
The only one I can think of is that one. I don't think it's a shark, but it's that one that's like just lays on the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Nope.
Like
not that. I don't know.
It just waits and then just like opens its mouth and lets it fish come in or tries to trap it or something.
I know what you're talking about, but it's not that either. Think You guys didn't even keep asking me questions on what you to narrow it down. I got if you ask the right,
we know it's in water and we know it's not a shark.
yes, that's all you got so far.
I'd say an octopus, but I don't think that's it.
It's not an octopus. How else can you narrow down an animal that lives in water?
There's a lot of fucking water animals.
Yeah, but how can you narrow it down?
Is it a water mammal like dolphins, whales?
I'm gonna say no, but think. All right, this is a big giveaway. What type of water is this animal living in? Ask me that. But ask me.
So the type of water. So you have salt water.
Yup.
Fresh water.
Yup. So I can tell you what it's not. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure it can live in both types of water. So that really narrows it down for you guys. I'm not sure how long.
So wait, you're not really narrowing it down. You said it can.
No. I am narrowing it down because not all animals can live in fresh water. See what I'm saying? But this particular one I believe can live in salt water because it enters a lot of places that it probably,
have both salt.
Is mixed water,
fresh water.
Very muddy. Come on, guys.
Gator or croc?
Yes, crocodiles.
Oh shit!
Cannot stick out its tongue.
Nah, man, that's not true. I've been to.
No, it's true.
Great Adventure.
It's the only animal that cannot stick out its tongue. Is a crocodile.
I could have sworn they had a tongue when they were
look it
eating
up.
that
Look
big
it up.
piece of chicken.
Look it up. They cannot stick out its tongue. It just sits there in their mouth.
How did they not choke on it or something? Like it's just in their mouth.
I'm pretty sure it, like lobs shit up and just like throws it. Just like throws it down.
You suck it.
It pretty much. It's just like that's why that have you ever seen like a crocodile eat something? Like they stick its head up and it slowly goes down their throat. And they got teeth, man. That helps. But yeah, fact check me. Yeah, see, it's true.
No, it's true. I fact checked it. It's definitely true.
Did you know? Did either of you know that?
I had no idea. I didn't know any of the questions you brought up.
All right, this is the last question, and this question is, I don't know how I feel about it. It's actually kind of, it's honestly suiting for Americans. On average, what is the thing that Americans do 20 times? Repeating the question. On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times in a day? What do y'all think?
Use the bathroom.
No. On average.
22 times a day.
What do you guys think? It's pretty mind-blowing, to be honest. But it makes sense.
I'm stumped on here, Chief. We're just thinking, trying to come up with an answer, bro. Like we're not eating 22 times a day. Maybe like 4.
I mean, for some people, you've seen them, yeah. But
it's an average, though. It's an average. This is an average. This is an average taken from all Americans, and it's a number that they came up with after they. So that's the solution. Like on average, Americans did this 22 times in a day. What do you think it is? It's a particular thing, and it's an action. It's an action.
Damn! Imagine jerking off 22 times a day.
My elbow should be
Holy
sore as
shit!
fuck.
It could be peeled off.
But yeah, keep going in that, not in that part, exact direction. But that was a good answer.
So we're going in the direction of jerking off.
No. It's not it's nothing to do with that particular thing. But that was the best answer y'all have gave me yet.
I wanted to say some stupid shit like blink.
Like the bathroom one was a pretty good one. You said go to the bathroom 22 times a day. That was a good answer too, but keep throwing out answers like that. It's an action Americans do
22 times a day
on average. What'd you say?
Car crashes.
Car crashes? No. Because this is something you're willingly doing. It's not an accident. It's not like, you know, it's nothing that you're, I mean, I don't know. It's nothing like an accident or anything like that. This is just something that Americans do on average 22 times in a day.
Turn the TV off and on.
No, but that's a fucking good answer. That is a really good answer. I mean, and I'm sure, but it's not I don't think every American watches television. That's the problem.
Complain about the wealthy?
No. You guys give up? I'll just give you the answer. I'll give you a hint. JJ, you mentioned fast food. Okay? Now, that is relative to the answer, but it is not the answer.
So does it have to do with eating?
It can be.
It can be eating.
This is gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, I wanted to say some stupid shit like.
Neither of you know? You guys give up?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
You give up too, JJ? You give up too, Jay?
A lot of stuff that's relative to fast food and eating.
Forget fast food. Forget fast food. Just think, narrow that down even more. Like, on average, something that you're doing. I'll just give you the answer. Ready? On average, Americans 22 times in a day open the fridge.
Whoa.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely more than 22 times a day.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll be hungry. I'll go to the fridge. I'll open it. Like, just stare at it. And then I'll go back thinking, like, food will magically grow. And I'll just keep going and going.
Look at all the things you can get out of there. Look, you go in there for your drinks. You go in there for your snacks. You go in there to cook. You go in there to put stuff back. You go in there for ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, your pickles, like your
ketchup,
sides,
Ketchup, man. Yeah, that's you.
And then you also got the freezer. So when you need the frozen shit. So on average, it's pretty like 22 times in a day you're gonna open the fridge, and it's pretty. It makes sense, you know. It really makes sense.
I mean, that's something. I feel like that's something we can all relate to.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of the trivia clowns. Lewis, why don't you bring us the Bozo of the week?
Bozo of the week. So I've been thinking about this. There's been a lot of bozos this week. But I think the biggest bozo of the week has to be that dude that antagonized Mike Tyson on a JetBlue flight and got his ass whipped for it. Have you guys heard about that?
Nah, tell the story. Tell the story.
So yeah, there's like TMZ video circulating. Some guy was like harassing Mike Tyson on a commercial flight. And he, I guess he like asked for a picture, an autograph or something. And I think Mike Tyson took the picture with him. And then from reports from people on the plane, they're saying the dude threw a water bottle at Mike Tyson and like antagonized him. And then he got his ass whooped by a former heavyweight champ.
Now, did he get in trouble for this or no?
I think the guy might have gotten arrested for like disturbing the peace or public intoxication, but I don't know the full story.
That's fucking insane.
I think I saw a mugshot of him, so I would assume he got arrested. Imagine like seeing Mike Tyson on a flight, and out of all things, you pick a fight with him.
Bro, I mean, to be honest, I bet you some people don't know who he is. Keeping it a buck, like, you know, like there's celebrities out there that we don't even know, you know, but like somebody else will recognize.
Everyone knows who Mike Tyson is, though.
Everybody should know who Mike Tyson is. Everybody should know, but you got to realize it's like some people probably don't. It's just a hard fact.
You've probably been living under a rock.
You're a big sports guy. Not everybody's a big sports guy, but I mean, yeah, some people live under rocks, Lou. You know, I mean, not literally, but figuratively. Like, you know, some people just don't give a fuck about following anything. They just live their day-to-day life and they ignore all external factors. I mean, shit, people don't even use social media. You know, some people don't even like watch television or use electronics, play fucking game. Like, I mean, some people are still very, very not in
I wouldn't say
modern
naive.
era. Not in modern era.
I know exactly what you mean. Like in high school, I had a teacher. He didn't have a phone, and I actually have a coworker right now who doesn't have a phone. Doesn't have any social media. There's a lot of people that are like that. That try to stray away from having phones and having social media.
I mean, for the phones thing, I can kind of understand that. For social media, though, I mean, for a lot of people, it's like, why do they need to follow certain things? It's like it's not really their problem, or they don't see it as like a big problem for them. Especially if some people are like living and can like barely afford stuff. So it's like, why follow stuff like that when you can do it?
Yeah, like a lot of people might not relate to that type of like they don't give a fuck about what a celebrity is spending money on at a fucking fashion store, because in reality it's not affecting their lives in any way, and they're also not able to relate to said celebrity. So a lot of people don't buy into that entertainment, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you. But going back to the fact that dude is the bozo of the week. He picked a fight with Mike Tyson.
Fucking bozo, right, boys? Everybody say it with me. Fucking bozo. Fuck.
You gotta play that sound. You need a soundboard or saying it's even bozo.
Let's 1, 2, 3. We all say fucking bozo. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fucking bozo. Add a little bit to it. 1, 2, 3. You fucking bozo. There we go. All right, Lou. So you shot me a text recently about some music news.
Yeah, there's a lot of music news. Mostly rap. I know you like the rap music, Husk, and I like the rap music. I'm not sure what JJ listens to, but
go ahead, JJ. Why don't you tell him what you listen to?
You know, honestly, as of recently, I've just been listening to like the nerdcore side of stuff. So, like that's really all I've been doing recently.
What kind of music is that? Like anime rap and
like anime rap, video game stuff.
Nice,
stuff.
Nice. It's like Elden Ring soundtrack.
More like television based though. More like you know, Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, Pokemon, all that shit.
Some of those anime songs are bangers. Like,
oh yeah, I mean they're still artists, you know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're just rapping about some shit that they really fucking like. But yeah, Lou, go ahead and talk about you know, you mentioned to me that there's a lot of heat on the way. So why don't you tell our listeners out there what they need to be looking out for?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna speak from a rap perspective. What do we speak about? I know Pusha T just dropped an album on Friday. I've been listening to that. It's a pretty fire album. Kendrick announced on IG he's dropping an album titled Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and that's coming May 13th. How do you feel about Kendrick House? I know you've seen him perform live before. That's one of your favorites.
Yeah, I saw Kendrick live, and when I went to see Kendrick, Travis Scott was there too, and that shit was the Damn Tour. Fire. It was so good. It was really, really cool. A lot of fun. I think Kendrick's gonna drop some heat, man. It's been a minute. He's off that record label, and
yeah, I know it's his first album, like on his own label. He expanded from TDE and he's doing his own stuff. So it's kind of how do I say this? I kind of want to see where he goes from there and how he's gonna do if he's hitting in a new vision.
He also had a lot of life-changing stuff, didn't he? Didn't he have a kid recently? Or he might have had a kid and got married. I'm not sure. Maybe even both. All within the time span of his last album for sure. I know that because the last thing that I heard him drop that like was kind of pretty big was he did something with Black Panther a minute ago. I think that was like the
Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah, I think that was like but he did drop recently with Baby Keem.
Baby Keem, it's his cousin. So like, of course he's gonna look out for his cousin.
Yeah, and you asked me, that's one of Baby Keem's hardest performances on a song. He actually won a Grammy for that, I think.
The family can't think of the song. Family Ties.
Family Ties, yeah. Heater.
I think that's a heater.
What else is dropping, Lou? Give us
we have
just go straight down the list.
Straight down the list. I know Future's got a project coming 2022. Jack Harlow's got a project coming in I think like next week or something. He's got a project. That Drake song's been leaked that everyone's talking about with Jack. I'm actually going to see Jack next week.
Oh shit, about to be lit.
Actually, I think by the time this episode airs, it'll probably be this week. So I'm going to see Jack this week. That's going to be a lit concert. I know Playboi Carti's got an album. Nas is supposed to be dropping. 21 Savage, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi, JID, Logic, Action Bronson, Danny Brown. So there's a lot of music going on.
A lot of goats, man. Whole lot of goats.
A lot of good artists dropping albums.
You forgot one.
21 Savage. Who? Big Husk? Big Husk is dropping?
Yes, sir.
He's dropping in 22.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, baby. Coming out with that heat, though. Put me on the map, son. You know?
So yeah, it's definitely a big year for rap music. I definitely got to expand my horizons, though. I had to look and see what's coming out for like rock and other alternative music, hip hop. I mean, not hip hop, R&B and other alternative music.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's always good to keep an eye open, and you know, it's crazy. Like, I'd never really been a big fan of country, for example, but my girlfriend, man, she's put me on some dope country artists like Kane Brown and shit. Like, I fuck with them. The next segment here, I wanted to shine a light, aka plug someone. Major shout out to my boy Spit. You guys are gonna learn a lot about him soon. Not gonna spoil anything, but dude's dope as fuck. Work ethic is out of this world, and just shout out to you, bro. Keep making fucking smash hits, man. You're a winner, dude, and you're a hustler, and I fucking respect the fuck out of that.
Will this guy be a future guest?
Possibly a future guest. Just expect y'all to see his name again.
Yeah, that sounds fire.
I think I saw on TikTok, someone apparently paid $10,000 for a piece of invisible artwork. So it's non-visible. It's a non-visible sculpture.
I need to find a way to
get this.
sell
Apparently,
fucking imaginary friends.
It was created by a James Franco.
James Franco created an invisible piece of art.
Yeah, and the artwork was billed, like, I guess on the purchase receipt was titled "Endless Tank of Oxygen." So it's like, it's called air, you know, the shit we're breathing in now for free.
My invisible friend will probably find that quite enjoying.
For real, right?
I don't think that person. I don't think that person's like, yeah. I don't think that person's all there.
Like,
it's like they also sold their soul on Craigslist.
I know there are various forms of art. I know that. I know we should respect that art. But that man got scammed.
By James Franco.
I mean, I think if you're famous, you can convince anybody to buy anything.
Oh, trust me. I don't think you even got to be famous. Yeah, you want to hear about a touchy subject. Apparently, a woman was selling farts in a jar. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
I've heard about that.
I heard, yeah. I think she went to the hospital. Like something was going on with her. I think those are calling them.
When you think you heard it all and you've seen it all, I'm telling you, this world's always got something. You know,
you got some crazy people out there. Yeah, she made over $200,000 farting in jars. Like, how do you make that kind of money, bro?
I'll tell you what, it's the era we live in. If you are cool,
tell your friends what you're doing for a living.
And not be ashamed. I mean, hey, get it how you gotta get it. But if you're not hustling in this modern day era, I'm telling you, there is money out there to be made. You just gotta chase after it, you know? Honestly, if this woman can make money selling farts in jars, what's gonna stop you from becoming something you want to be, or doing things you want to do, or, you know, making money off of anything you want to make money off of? I mean, it seems like the world we live in this modern day is the way everything is playing out. It's just gonna keep developing into more ways to create a business, to make more money in your business, to, like, look at freaking NFTs, non-fundable tokens, and all the cryptocurrency stuff, which I don't even get involved in, but like there is so many ways to make money. And if you are able to create 6 different incomes, I feel like you're heading in the right direction to the path of like being rich, honestly, you know?
So just say you want to sell your farts and we'll take it as that.
Bro, let's take it to the next level. What if we were to mix some farts? You know, one of my boys had brought that up. He's like, yo, like, you know, she only was selling her farts. What if she mixed that farts with, like, you take somebody like, I don't know, somebody like Megan Thee Stallion mixed her fart with Selena Gomez, like. You know, like how much is that?
How would you get that? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a market for that. People have kinks. Like,
bro, is that even?
Well, I feel like what's even more sad, some people probably be able to tell them apart.
No, they won't.
It's like a fragrance, like a fucking perfume.
Bro, what if you don't even open it, bro? Like, you got Megan Thee Stallion's fart and Selena Gomez's fart mixed in one fucking mason jar.
Wait, that's not even a fart, that's a time bomb. Use that if an intruder comes into your house. No, thing's not escaping.
Yeah, Robert comes into your house, give me the money, you just take that mason jar and just boom, drop that on the floor. I mean, I'll be honest.
You use that thing as a stink bomb.
How do we even know if it works? Like, how do you know it's not just, you're not just getting scammed for, like, you know, like, what if the fart doesn't even smell in a mason jar?
A whole video on it. I'm not going to, because I'd rather not go in that direction.
Yo, Twin, I feel like you're the type of person who would low-key research that. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, what you mean? Like research how to make
process of how they get the fart in the jar without the air escaping.
Yeah, I need to go. I might have to tell my girlfriend we need to make some more money. We're gonna find a way to start selling farts.
Yeah, that is something, man, huh? And you said she made how much money?
This chick is saying that she made $200,000.
Wow.
Actually, dear God, if that person did it after a taco night or something. Oh, dear God, no, that's a time bomb. Just use that as stoke.
People have some weird ass requests too, like, yo, eat some burritos before you do this.
Bro, people buy bath water.
I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere. I don't know if it was her to be exact, but I know I saw somewhere where some person was eating a lot of spicy food in order to make the fragrance different. Somewhere I saw. I don't know if it was her, but someone was doing that.
That's fucking wild, man. I'm like I said, people in this world. Like,
that's crazy.
Get it how you gotta get it. I'm with it, man. Get your money, get your bread, do whatever it takes. You know, legally, right? Like, don't go doing nothing stupid. You know, hustle hard.
I think that's completely legal too. Like,
it definitely is. I mean, I never heard it that it wasn't. I'd be surprised. I mean, people are gonna monetize. People can literally monetize anything nowadays. Like, I mean, like I said, the NFT things. It's just like a freaking digital photo. And you don't really own it unless you own it, but like you could take a screenshot of it, but you still don't own it. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. Don't you think that shit's weird?
Yeah, I think it's weird. Like, I would say it's more weird for the person that has the kink and is paying for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like a natural consumer. Yeah, I'm the consumer's
end. To be a consumer, I can see like myself being an actual consumer, like buying someone's farts.
All right, let me ask you this:
farts, but
what if your daughter was selling farts? You cool with that?
Is my daughter making $200,000 a year?
I wouldn't give a shit. She's out of the house.
Yeah, I'd support her, you know.
Okay. Now, what if she took it farther than that?
What do you mean took it farther? Like
she's like selling bath water, bras, underwear, etc. Not like any like XXX stuff. Just like, you know,
I think if that's you just answered your own question. Like if she's got her own hustle going on, she's making her money legally. I think I'd support it. Like I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah. I mean, I agree as long as it's not potentially harming to her or her endeavors. You know?
Yeah, like are putting her in a tough position.
It's pretty interesting though, huh? People be
It's
making money.
It's definitely some good stuff to research and look at. If we have the female listeners out there, if you want to sell your fart, there's a market for it.
Hey, your fart, go grab a mason jar. Shit, if you farted in a mason jar, let me know. Guy or girl.
You're trying to make a quick buck?
I mean, I just want to know if it works, man. Like, what if it doesn't work? You're just getting scammed at that point. But hey,
Husk is gonna be having his girl farting in mason jars tonight.
Hell
like,
no. My
party
ass.
jars.
No, sirski. But get it how you gotta get it, you know? That's the motto. But yo, let's get to the closing remarks. Appreciate y'all for listening, man. Y'all made it this far. Episode 2, baby. Next week we got another episode 3. Look out for it. This episode, you know, this is the fellas chopping it up. Hopefully you guys fuck with the guest on the next show. Appreciate you guys as always. Be sure to hit us up on our Instagram polls. We're gonna have a poll up 24 hours before the 4th. So not, it won't be. We won't answer your question on episode 3. We'll answer your questions on episode 4. Okay.
I think episode 3 is pre-recorded, so we have a pre-recorded interview. That'll be out within the next following week or so, and then episode 4 will be a banger. Episode 5 will probably be another interview.
Yes,
and
sir.
We'll just keep it going from there.
Yeah. Hey Jay, how'd you feel about being on the first podcast?
It was fun.
A lot of fun, right?
Yep, solid.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. And if you're new around here, make sure you guys subscribe, stay tuned, and what's the 96, baby?
96.
Peace.
96.